All right. Okay, welcome everybody. Kathleen, welcome. Kelsey, welcome. Nancy and Mary are here. If you're doing this on demand, this is a 3-2-1 class format, so it's a little bit different. Something I used to do when I was teaching the youth sports conditioning. We do 3 exercises of cardio, 2 exercises of strength, and 1 of stretching. And it's a minute each, so they're 6-minute sets, and we have 5 sets. There's really no warm up. We kind of warm up as we get moving. So let me get my timer going. Our first move is jumping jacks. And here we go. It's 7:30 on the button. Let's get into it. Welcome, gang, everybody. Lorraine, hey, you got the family here too. Perfect. Christina's here. Katie's here. So 1-minute sets, you guys. If you don't want to be in this high kind of jumping, you can always take it out here to the side. Good. Everybody's coming in. Wave your arms. We're having a workout party. I like it. Jennifer's here. Cheryl's here. We're halfway, you guys. You might hear my timer talking to us. So jumping jacks. So we have 3 cardio moves. So 3 minutes of cardio, 2 minutes of strength, 1 minute to stretch in between each set. 14 seconds to go here. We're going to skip after this. Skip, skip, skip to my loo. Good. Big arms. Try to get your thumbs all the way up to touching. 3, 2, 1. And then skipping. So you jump and land on the same foot when you skip. And you can take your arms way up to the sky. You could skip forward and backwards. You could march if marching feels good. Keep these big arms here. Good. And maybe if that doesn't feel good, you can always just walk and walk and walk. Bye. Have a good day at work. Love you. Now, a funny thing to try skipping. Have you ever tried to skip side to side? We're halfway, 30 seconds. Sideways skipping takes a little bit of coordination so that you don't step on your own feet, right? So taking it side to side, 20 seconds left here. Next move after this, we'll do a side shuffle. Good. And Jennifer, if you want to turn your camera on, you can. You never have to. 3, 2, 1. Now we take it low. Legs are bent and we side shuffle here. Side to side to side. If you like, you could take it down low and touch. You could just go side to side for speed. Whatever feels good. Nice. Oh, we got Jennifer K, Jennifer R. Welcome to the Jennifers. Excellent. Keep going. 36 seconds left here. This is our 3rd minute of cardio, and then we slow it down for a little strength. Good. I'll tell you guys a secret. I'm so tight right now in my low back and my buns. It is hard to get low there. So I'm just going side to side with my shuffles here. 15 seconds. Heart rates are up. The other secret about me, when I start cardio, my heart rate spikes so hard in the first 5 minutes. It's a little bit crazy. And then it kind of calms down and comes lower. 3, 2, 1. Now, hands to your head. We go into a standing bicycle. This is our strength portion. So I want you to have a pause and balance and squeeze and lengthen. Together, length. Up and down here. So you're pulling hip flexor, stomach, everything together, and then extend, use your back muscles, open up your elbows. Good. And Vanessa, welcome. Tiffany, welcome.
That's halfway.
That's halfway. Siri tells us. My computer. All right. I don't know if anybody are readers, but I just finished a Dan Brown novel. He wrote Angels and Demons and The Da Vinci Code. And I think it's his newest one, Origin. And it's about like really crazy artificial intelligence. And it kind of freaks me out right now. 3, 2, 1, into the falling star. So up here, and again, strength move. So go slow, have a pause. Feel your tummy, your side waist have to hold you, and then come back up and to the other side. And our strength moves, we don't have weights really today, but you always could pick up some weights and hold here if you wanted. Oh, don't go too far, Coach Lindsay, and back up. Now, if you're having trouble with balance like I am, try to grip your toes. Think your 5 toes have suction cups on the pads of your toes. You got to spread them out, suck them to the ground, and tip yourself over. You might even feel a little bit side hip as you lift your leg up. Maybe you get it in the shoulders, right? If you want a little more shoulder, extend those arms out more. 10 seconds to go here. Probably one more to each side. And then we're going to stretch it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So now we're just going to grab our quad, pull in, lengthen, and take a step. So now we get a minute of stretching. It's kind of a nice format. I do like it. So this really is our rest. We don't have any designated water breaks. So feel free to take a break during the minute of anything. Grab a little bit of water, stretching out the front of our leg here. So we'll stretch our quads, our hamstrings on the next set. We'll do our stomach. We have some more core work. We'll stretch out our back and our stomach. And then we'll do hips and chest for our stretching moves. All right, so just pulling in here, heel to your bum. Trying to keep your knees together. Try not to let that knee splay out to the side. 13 seconds here. Heart rates come down because next set we got to do burpees. Whew, burpees. 5, 4, 3, 2. Take your breath. Get ready for burpees. Here it is. I like to jump first just to like, woohoo, get excited. Back out to plank. Bring it on in. Jump it up. Now, if you want to just squat and raise up, you could do that instead of burpees. You could come down, do this little half burpee where your legs stay bent. You could just maybe be in plank, walk your feet in and out, keep your hands on the ground, but a minute of burpees, gang. So set a pace that you can hold for a minute, right? Maybe it's just squatting, reaching, coming up on your toes, whatever feels good for you. For me, that, getting low to the ground, that is where I'm tight in my little hips, actually my big hips. Here we go. Down, we're 19 seconds left here on our burpees. If you're going strong, can you give me more? Can you go faster? Can you jump higher? Can you get your buns lower to the ground when you go back? Can you be snappier in your plank? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we go punching bag. Punching bag up here. So feet, just do a little shimmy with your feet. And you're thinking about punching with the back, your pinky side of your hand, like that punching bag, right? It's got to hit, 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 hit. Boom, 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 boom. Good. And hands overhead make our heart rates go up, right? Just holding our arms over because your heart has to pump harder to get that blood up. 30 more seconds here. And I've never boxed, but I would think that this kind of trying to hit that punching bag with a cool rhythm and actually get it would be so awesome to be able to do it. 15 more seconds here on the punching bag. This is still cardio. We go to quick punches after this. So still breathing, up on your toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set your feet, bend, and now we punch. If you guys have taken some of my classes, I do like punching. There's just something a little bit, I don't know if it's like the release of energy, the kind of powerful feeling I get, but I do like it. So thinking here, thumbs are up and we punch forward and back. And you got to really be tight in your belly, pull your tummy in, sit down into your hips here, squeeze a little bit in your buns, your thighs, so that you're not wobbly. And that squeezing is what gives us our strength, but you're also probably still breathing hard, right? You're still getting some cardio in because these arms are moving. Nice. Maylee's here. Linda A's here. Tracy's here. Welcome. Megan's here. Anne-Marie's in the house. Vanessa, Cleo. 10 seconds. Cleo, I will send you some info on the bike shoes. I just had a bunch of meetings yesterday. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Into our strength. So we're going to take it to a warrior. So I want you to reach forward, but I really want you to think about lifting your back leg. And then as you come up, pull and hold. So it's a little bit of a crunch. Extend and lean forward. And then come up. We do 1 minute on each leg. I also want you feeling hamstrings For me, these are hamstring strength. Anytime we lean forward with that leg straight, you got to squeeze your hammy and your glute, your buns, to pull yourself back up again, all right? And when we load up and get really strong quad muscles from all the squats that we do, we have to be strong in our hamstrings. You have to have both sides of your legs. Good, pull it in and out. Yeah, and for me, it's not a collapse to the front to get forward and low. It's that back leg. Go ahead, swap legs, other side. So here's our strength section. We let our heart rates come down a little. We think about muscles. What can we squeeze as we're doing this work? Maybe you're thinking, grab your hands into fists and pull your hand towards your shoulder to get some bicep even, right? As you come back, as you come in with your leg up, maybe you're thinking upper body squeeze and pull. Whatever it is you want. Halfway, 30 seconds. Pull in and up. Good, and really lifting that back leg and then squeezing your standing leg, squeezing the back side of that standing leg here. Boom, get that thing tight. 12 seconds to go here. After this, we do a hamstring stretch because we've been trying to squeeze that hammy in the back. 3, 2, 1. So now, just take one foot out in front, stick your bum back, and just be long with that front leg. Bring it up, step it out. So I call this a walking hamstring stretch. Because we still have movement to do, we're in the middle of our workout, we don't want to just hold stretches for a long time. So that's why with our quad muscle, we pulled different legs. We didn't hold for a long time here. So this is just like an active recovery. Lengthen out your hamstring. 30 seconds. Yeah. And if you want, Jennifer's keeping her heart rate up. Perfect. If you want a little more movement, you don't like this downtime, you don't need it, that's totally fine. You guys adjust, adapt, modify as you need. 15 seconds here. We're going into set number 3. We have 3 jumping jacks, and then we're going to turn our feet. This one's all about turning and twisting in this set here. 5 seconds. 1 more.
2.
All right. So we go 3 jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3. Then turn your feet, and you get sideways. 1, 2, 3, and turn. 1, 2, 3. Now, see if you can keep your chest forward when you turn your feet and then come back so that you're getting that twist through your waist. All right, so we're working oblique muscles as you turn. So I have to kind of I have to talk myself through it. And then I also am thinking my arms stay out to the side to counter my movement, right? Counter rotation. Feet one way, upper body the other way. I coach a ski team. If we have any skiers in the house, counter rotation when you ski. Legs go one way, body goes the other way to help us ski and carve our turns. 13 seconds here. After this, we do some surfer get-ups. So they feel like burpees. We come down to the ground all the way to our tummy. We got to paddle on our surfboard. Here we go. Down to the ground. Get onto your surfboard. Paddle with your arms. Maybe you kick a little. And then place your hands down. Jump up. You're sideways. Down to the ground. Face forward. Paddle with your arms. The hands to the surfboard. Jump yourself up. Get sideways. Ride the wave. Come on down. We're out. Good. Now, I don't actually surf. I've never really surfed much. Do you actually kick with your legs when you're surfing? Or do you just paddle with your arms? I picture kicking, but then I realized I'm on a board. I would just be kicking the surfboard. 24 seconds to go here. So maybe you're just kind of top of your feet on the ground and get it up. All right, keep going with those surfer get-ups. We're going to do some side punches here. We have 10 seconds to go. A couple more. Down and up. Good. 2, 1. All right. So into this punching stance, and we're going to take a step and punch to the side. So it's like you're stepping to a 10 and 2. You could also turn and jump it, or you can go like the full potato where you jump all the way. That one for me is like, a little bit too much. So I like this quick step. This feels a little more maybe authentic punching. You got to float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Here we go. Hands have to be up by your face when they come back in. Protect your temples and punch and punch and punch. Good. Up on your toes. Yeah. Tracy with the high energy. Good, gang. Everybody doing what their bodies need. I love it. Oh, Anne-Marie, it's hilarious with that background of the beach. When I can't see you, I think you're just sunbathing out somewhere. You just put the beach background on to make me jealous. I still have snow out my back window. 3, 2, 1. Gang, we're coming down now. We have 3 moves on the floor. We're going into bicycles on the ground, TikToks, and swings. So if you guys, this is funny, if you were in my Tabata class, which a few of you were, we have already done bicycles and TikToks. So if you wanted to change it up, you could maybe go to just a crunch if you want that, if you're tired of bicycles, lifting up and down. Whatever you need. Now, if you don't, do we have people who are standing? Anybody who wants to stand, you could come back here and stand up in a wide squat and just touch behind your quads, behind your knees. Looks like everybody's down. So different from Tabata this morning though, everyone. You're holding, try to squeeze across and then come back, squeeze across and come back. Now, the other hard one in a bicycle is to not bring your knee in too far. Leave your hip and knee at 90 degrees and you have to come up a little higher. All right, plant your feet. We have what I call a TikTok. My Tabata people know this from this morning. I didn't even realize that when I wrote it. Your shoulders are off the ground. I have my palms to the sky and I'm trying to reach one arm to my foot and the other arm to my foot here. And just pulling on my side waist. If that's tough on your neck, put your head into your hands and just try to move elbows side to side, give your neck a little help, right? But I do like getting some strength in my neck, having to hold up my head. There's something to that for a little bit of neck strength. 23 seconds to go, you guys. After this, we're going to roll it to our tummy and stretch out our belly in a Sphinx pose. All right. And again, as you do these moves, think about what muscles you can squeeze. Squeeze that sideways, rib cage to hip, rib cage to hip. Squeezing, squeezing. 3, 2, 1. Roll it over to your tummy. And this is kind of just a yoga here. Elbows go underneath your shoulders and push up. Let your stomach lengthen. If that feels good, you could put your hands under shoulders and start to push up here. Maybe you want to be on your knees, hands on your hips, elbows back, and open up that way. Whatever feels good for your stretching, and just feel it breathing, right? Feel that as you inhale, you maybe get a little bit of length, and then exhale deeper into your stretch. Inhale some length, exhale. 20 seconds to go here. Everybody's doing some different motions, some different things that feel good for them. If you're in this Sphinx with elbows on the ground, think about your hips being really heavy down to the ground, the base of your spine, way down. 3, 2, 1. All right, we have mountain climbers for our cardio. Push up to your hands, up into plank, and right there, 1 minute of mountain climbers. So set a pace that you can hold, right? We don't go cheetah speed for a minute probably. You may have to go more long distance mountain climber pace. If you don't want to do on the ground, you could be up and kind of climbing with your arms, marching with your legs. If you don't want to be mountain climbers on the wrists, you could always be at an incline on a wall or a table and holding it there. Good. So modify. Now, if you're down for the mountain climber, try to get your booty out of the sky. Try to think that your shin bone, your knee slides right over the ground. 15 seconds to go here. Shoulders are forward. Don't let your buns go up. Your shoulders go back. Keep your weight forward in your arms. 3, 2, 1. Okay, plank move. You're going to bring one foot forward into a lunge, and then you can take it back. Take the other foot forward, or you can jump it and swap legs in the air here. So I call this a spider lunge, jump lunge. So jumping here. Now, you could take this standing and you could sort of take it out to like a sideways lunge here, something just a little bit different. Or you're doing it down to the ground. So I love this as a stretch for me today. Oh, just holding this nice runner's lunge feels really good. But if you want that cardio, swap it out, jump it. Good. Everybody's doing some different moves. Nice. You could even be standing, I suppose, and do like a little spider crunch here if you wanted, if you're not down on the ground. 3, 2, 1. It's super wristy this set. We're into bear crawls. Bear crawls, bear crawls. Now we talked about this yesterday in my dragon class because we had to do dragon crawls on all fours. Does your bear walk same foot, same leg when it walks? Or do you go opposite hand, opposite leg? As a human, we kind of walk opposite arm, opposite leg, right? And I just can't remember in bears, halfway, 30 seconds. My bear likes to walk opposite hand, opposite leg, forward and back. And I'm trying to keep my knees low to the ground. But bears have like a crazy walk. We get bears out behind where I am, and they actually even kind of walk toes in a little bit. And they have this like weird gait. So anyway, you could be a creative bear if you want. There's no textbook bear crawl. 3, 2, 1. Holy schmoly, Tabata team. We got donkey kicks now. I don't know what I was thinking when I was writing these. I think I was on the same wavelength. We're into donkey kicks. So you're on your hands, lift a leg up. If you were in Tabata, maybe take it to an all 4 donkey kick, because we already did a full Tabata set of these. If you don't want to be on the ground, you can be standing and lifting. That's halfway. And we are 17 strong this morning on a pop-up class. It's not usually on the schedule. Team, I like it. So this is our strength move now. We'll do our donkey kicks on one leg, and then we'll swap. And I don't know if you were in ABCs, but often donkey kicks are in the booty part of ABCs. So you might have like donkey kicked all morning in your life today. 8 seconds to go here. 3, 2, 1. Swap it out. So if you're lifting, that leg goes up to the sky, and we're on our arms, and you're upside down. It's like you're starting to do a handstand, which I think is pretty fun. Teaching kids classes through quarantine, we did a lot of handstands. The kids love it. So maybe you want to really kick up, see if you can get to a balance. Maybe you're really focused on that strong booty. 30 seconds, that's halfway here. Lifting. We're going to stretch. Go to a figure 4 or a pigeon after this. 30 seconds on each leg. Oh yeah, 17. Holy schmoly. Team, buns of steel this morning. Nice, everybody. Heels lifting to the sky. People on your hands. You guys are so strong, hands and shoulders. Nice job. 4, 3, 2, 1. So now team, if you know pigeon, you're going to bring a front foot around and come down on your leg here. Or if you would like, you could be sitting and bend one leg and put it up on top of the other leg. Or you could be down on your back with that bent top leg reaching through. But what I want you to do here in this idea of like still moving is inhale, maybe lengthen, release a little. Exhale, pull in a little. Or if you're down in pigeon, you're going to inhale, lift up. Exhale, come a little bit deeper. Inhale, get long in your back. Exhale. So we're not just like full collapse down in. And you're thinking about 2 hips on the ground, no matter what position you're in. If you're on your stomach toward the floor, the front of your hips, both left and right, try to come down toward the ground. Oh, team, I blew it. We never swapped legs. Let's swap. That was a full minute. Swap it out there. All right, other side. So for me, pigeon and hip stretches are like, oh, they're glorious for me. That's why I forget to swap. I read a thing the other day that before bed, to try to do 2 minutes of pigeon this pose or figure 4, 2 minutes on each leg before bed to really relax you, because it starts off and tight for people and kind of hard to stay in that position. And by the end, your body's like, okay, I'll let go, I'll release. And then you're sort of relaxed and ready for bed. I've tried it a little bit. It does feel good. So still in that breath and length, coming down. We have one more set. We got to get up for crisscross jacks in 10 seconds here. I don't really want to get up now. I should have done this one last. All right. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up, team. Back into it. So it's also a mental challenge in this, right? So a crisscross jack. So we're going to take one foot in front, arms out. One arm goes over the top and you change. So coordination here. When you take classes with me, I do like to work us a little bit for coordination. So you could be stepping across, but think that one arm, your arms change top and bottom, and your feet change front to back. So it's a whole lot going on, right? And maybe you have the same arm, same leg. Maybe you can like change which way it goes. Maybe you just want to move and you don't want to think so much. You say, Lindsay, this isn't school. I don't want to be thinking. More than halfway, 15 seconds to go here. Crisscross jacks. Then we have some frog jumps. We're getting low and we got a ribbit. Looking for our frog prints. 3, 2, 1. So wide legs. Come on down. 2 feet. Ribbit. 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 Sound effects not necessary, but kind of fun. You can bring your hands to the sky. You could just ribbit. Ribbit. I don't really know what a frog's front legs do. I suppose they have to like go out and land. 38 seconds to go. We're almost halfway, team. So this class, right? You got to like mentally gear up, get your cardio, get that movement, and then we calm down. And then back to the movement and back to calm. It's sometimes hard. Sometimes it's just easier to full blast for 30 minutes without slowing down. 17 seconds to go. We have the angry sumo after this. 9 seconds. Oh man, I do love me some angry sumo. I'm excited. I haven't done this one for a while. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, legs to the side. Angry sumo. You got to come. I think that's how, I don't know a lot about sumo wrestling either, but don't they like have to try to scare the other person? So you're lifting, and you could walk with it if you wanted to do that. Or maybe you're just stomping. Up tall, stomp. So we're still in our cardio portion. So we're still moving our body. So you're pushing up off your toe. Get some good energy up and then catch yourself and land. 30 seconds here. And again, I like up and down landing because that's how we move, right? When we walk, when you maybe trip on something and you have to catch yourself, that is real life. That coming up and dropping down, even walking down stairs, right? We have to catch ourselves every time. 8 seconds. Now we got to hold our sumo. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we just got to come on out here. Arms to the side. All right. So our sumo hold. We're going to lift a heel, and I want you to rotate hands. And see now, again, coordination. One heel, the other heel. 2 palms up. Good. And then we'll see if we can do like opposite hands, opposite legs. I don't even know if I'll be able to tell you how to do it.
That's halfway.
Halfway. So now, can you lift like opposite palm, opposite heel? And see about there. And I apologize. My son starts Zoom school today at 8 o'clock. So he's just logging on. You may hear a little in the background. Hola, Senora Escobar. His teacher was in Tabata class this morning. 12 seconds to go here, team. We have 1 minute left in class. Can that be right? We can't be right. We're having way too much fun. 3, 2, 1.
Exercise 1.
All right. The falling push-up. I don't know if you guys have done this before. I think it's fun. From your sumo squat, again, with this idea of catching, lean forward, catch yourself, and then push up to your squat. So you got to get low, down, and up. So it's like a plyometric push-up, right? Like a jumping push-up. And you have that moment of thinking, I'm gonna land on my nose. I don't wanna do it. Okay, if you're scared, get a little bit lower. Get your elbows toward your knees so you're not very far from the ground. And as you feel more comfortable, get up taller, have a little more free fall. Down and up. Gang, that is 8 o'clock. I believe Sherry has box and blast right now. Let's just go for 15 seconds here. Down and up. Down and up. I gave us that extra minute of our pigeon, so we got a little bit behind. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Team, that is it. We will be stretching it out here. Gang, 8 o'clock. So thanks for joining me. That's just a thing I used to do with the kids, kind of that 3, 2, 1 timing, 3 cardio moves, 2 strength, 1 stretch. And we are all done, and it was super fun to see you guys. Yeah, so we'll see. I always like to read the comments. Lorraine, I'm so glad you brought family. Yay, good to see everybody. Oh, I see a hand. I see Cheryl has family. I'm going to say RJ. RJ likes to be on the side of the camera. Mary, great to see you.
Bye.
Bye, girl. Good to see you. Kathleen. Katie.
Thank you, Lindsay.
You're welcome, you guys. Maylee, Kelsey, Cleo. I think you said it should be on the schedule. I do like that one. Yeah, it's pretty fun. All right. I'm just reading the chats. You guys keep stretching, doing what you need to do. No worries. My son is at school now. I suppose I have to be quiet. Oh, perfect. Megan says kicking if you're on a short board or a long board. Perfect.